Welcome to the Coordinator Video Training Modules for the Inside Visiting Sponsorship Service, IVSS, of the Northern California H&I Committee. Prior to watching these videos, the IVSS Chair will send you a link to access a written version of all the training modules and related documents online. You may pause these videos at any time to write down questions that come up. After watching each of the videos, please contact the NorCal IVSS Chair to review and ask any questions you may have. Here's a brief overview of the process. Detailed instructions on each phase will be in later training modules. Number 1. Once we have determined with the major institution coordinator that the brochures can be brought into the facility, you will obtain a P.O. box. Cost will be reimbursed by the committee and a dedicated email, and you can customize the documents for your specific institution. Number 2. At this point, you can begin recruiting volunteers, orienting them, and assisting them with setting up anonymous communication. Note, volunteers cannot be assigned to inside sponsees until they have completed orientation. Number 3. When 15 to 20 volunteers have been oriented, timing here is fluid, you will provide the major institution coordinator with IVSS brochures for their program volunteers to distribute at inside meetings. The brochures describe the service to the prisoners and contain the applications for them to fill out to request an outside sponsor. Once the brochures have been distributed, applications will begin to come into the P.O. box. Number 4. You then match sponsors with sponsees, and sponsors can begin contact with sponsees ASAP. Number 5. Once contact has been made and the match is confirmed to you by the sponsor, you simply check in periodically with the volunteer sponsors and prepare regular monthly reports for the IVSS Chair. Number 6. While this is primarily an electronic communication effort, if the sponsor and sponsee decide they want to have in-person visits, visitor clearance will be arranged between them. Number 7. Again, the details of all these steps will be explained in future training modules. Now, let's get trained on the first phase, preparation. Point 1. In order to prepare for the initial phase of the service, the IVSS Chair will contact the H&I Major Institution Coordinator to confirm the volunteers can bring in our brochures. Point 2. Since the Getting Out app, or in other words, the system by which the sponsors will communicate with their sponsees, is available to anyone the prisoners want to communicate with and requires no administrative approval to use, to initiate our service, all that's required of us is to make sure that the H&I meeting volunteers will be allowed to bring the brochures into their meetings, or that they can in some other way be provided to prisoners who attend the meetings. Point 3. When it's confirmed that the brochures can be made available to the prisoners, we will initially operate the service using only the phone call and texting options. Point 4. After we have been operating successfully for a few months using this method, we can approach the administration to discuss arranging anonymous visitor clearance forms. Point 5. Once we receive confirmation on the brochures, we can purchase a P.O. box, set up your anonymous IVSS email, and customize the flyers and online questionnaire for volunteers as described in our next module. Thanks for watching. Now please contact the IVSS Chair to review this module and to schedule viewing module number 2.